Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Red DC. Oh, today we're going to take a look at another knife. Yes, yet another knife that was generously donated to the channel by our good friend Rick Hawk. Thank you very much, Rick. This one came in a package of 3, which he said I had to give at least one of them away, and I've done that. Well, I haven't given it away yet. It's the Best Tech Swordfish. It's in the 1,500 subscriber giveaway. So the other one was the Steel Wheel Piercer. Jury's still kind of out on that one. We'll see. But this is the Sanrenmu K923. And this one I'm going to keep. Let's zoom out and I'll tell you why. Nice profile of it there. Now you should probably take one look at it and have a decent idea of why I'm going to keep this one. But yeah, it's got that cool sculpted red and black G10 handle on it. Red and black G10 scales. Yeah, I'm probably going to keep that one. And it's kind of funny too, because it's a heftier, larger knife. Typically not something that I EDC quite often, but you know what? Got to look and I was like, wouldn't hurt having another beefy, stout knife around. So we're gonna keep this one in the collection. As I said, red and black sculpted G10 scales, stainless steel liners, stainless steel pocket clip. You do have a glass breaker on it. Now this pocket clip I haven't tried yet, and it all depends on if I could get the glass breaker off. But I mean, it sure looks like it could be reversible. I don't really know as if I'll try, but I mean, it definitely looks reversible. I just have to try to get that, see if that glass breaker would unscrew. Pretty much a full black G10 backspacer on it. Got a 4.5-inch handle length, and as I measure it, a 3 3/4-inch grip length on it, which is pretty much basically the width of my hand. Fits in there pretty nice. It is a flipper, or dual thumb stud deployment. Liner lock. And it looked like, I couldn't really tell. Feels like it, oh yeah, it's got to be on bearings. Yeah. Now once it's open, you'll see there you do have a pretty hefty 3 3/4-inch 9CR14 modified drop point blade. Satin finish. 3.5-inch cutting edge. There's your 9CR14. Sanrenmu logo. Overall length, 8 1/8, fully open. One thing I did forget to print out is you do have a safety lock there. Do have a tad bit of rock there. That's with the safety engaged, but that's also pushing on the liner. So you do have a little bit of movement, but the lock seems to be holding it. There you go. All better now. Sanrenmu knives, made in China. Let's see how much this beast weighs. Alright, so we're looking at 6.3 ounces. 6.4. 6.4. Going once. Alright, 6.4. We'll go with 6.4. And 181 grams. Now, it is a heftier knife, as its weight definitely shows. Width, you're looking at about 0.68. Width in the pocket, just over that 1.5 inch mark at about 1.53. So it does take up some space in the pocket. Not too bad. I didn't find it too bad in pocket. I mean, you're pretty narrow up here, and then it widens out at the base, or widens out more towards the center here, then narrows back out. So I mean, yeah, it does take up some space in the pocket. I was all right with it. Well, let's check our carry, because, sorry guys, get it back up here. Oh, looky there. Like the way that pocket clip sits in the pocket. Pretty much hides it, except for your glass breaker, of course. So, nice deep carry clip. Always liking that. My overall on it, guys, as I said, it's a pretty, I mean, you can tell, it's a pretty beefy knife. Well, let's take a look at that. Let's just see what that blade stock is. Blade stock right there. 0.15. Yeah. So, good blade stock. Good deep blade on it. Like I said, it's a heftier blade. Just, it looks like there's an ever so slight of a recurve in it. Just a little recurve in there. Nice flat, of course. The nice swedge. We know I like my swedges. Ramp with jimping. Done pretty darn well. Choil. Yeah. Not too bad. Do have some jimping there on your flipper tab. Pretty well done. Not overly aggressive, but definitely very adequate. Back to the handle. Now it is that that handle, which without the blade is so about 1 1/4. That's pretty much about as wide of a handle as I would really want in my hand, I think. It feels good, but it's definitely right on that edge of it being too big for my hand. Feels very good in hand, that sculpted G10. Decent gripability, not the best, not the worst, but decent gripability. As you can see there, very good access to that liner lock, and not to mention the liner lock does have a bit of jimping on it to help you actuate it. The finish on it's actually, done pretty darn well. It's not, you can see there, chamfered pretty well. Your liners have had a little bit of attention paid to them so you're not getting that like freshly stamped metal feel. But you know, on your more budget knives, it definitely can happen. What's our lockup look there? Lockup, we're sitting 40%, I'd say. Centering. Looks pretty darn good. Yeah. Looks pretty well centered. Good, hefty, beefy work knife. Now, you know, it does have that little bit of a recurve in it. You know, I try to stay away from recurves, but it's not that bad. So we're going to see. And I don't mean that bad. I mean that prominent. There we go. That's a better word. The recurve's not that prominent. It's pretty slight. So we'll see how that works out. Good place for me to start, you know, working on my recurve sharpening. So not too bad. Overall, pretty stout knife. Blue liked it. He gave it an 8 overall. Bigger knife. He's not really into bigger knives. This guy retails for $35. Pretty solid knife there, man. Yeah. Thank you very much, Rick. Once again, your donations are incredibly generous, for one. Greatly appreciated, too. And you always say, usually when you donate a knife, you gotta say, I at least give one of them away. So I know the people that watch my channel greatly appreciate you sending me knives as well. So it's a win-win for everybody. I know you said several times that it makes you feel good to do it. So thank you very much, brother. Everybody that watches the channel, thanks you as well. So, and I thank all of you for checking out the Sanrenmu K923 with me today. As always, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.